Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. Thanks for tuning into this little episode with Liz and I. So, today we want to welcome Hugh Wax to join us and talk about a topic we can all kind of relate to right now, and that is sports, or the lacking of sports. But before we dive into that, Hugh, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hello, all. My name is Hugh Wax. I've been with Hawkins Point since the beginning of the year and working for one of the prominent clients in the Boston area. My focus is on the infrastructure side of the house, although prior to that, I was on the application side of the world. It's been very interesting. It's fun, project management, user requirements, strategy. It's a great space.
Awesome. Thank you, Hugh. So as Melanie mentioned, we wanted to discuss sports. And I know everyone's pretty bummed that, a lot of sports have canceled right now. Hopefully they're coming back, but there are a few positives, even though, we are seeing a lack of sports right now. For example, one of my favorite stories that's come out of this is the Robert Kraft plane that went and got all of the PPE. I think that that's awesome. Such a great thing. And being from Boston, that means so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially the New England Patriots plane going into New York. So that must have been a sight for them.
Yeah.
Good point, huh? I'm sure that had a few Yankees fans and Giants fans saying, well, what's going on here?
Yeah. Speaking of strategies, Hugh, as you were just mentioning, and, being in a technology industry with, what we do at Hawkins Point, there seems to be a lot of discussion about strategies and innovation that is in response to this pandemic. Obviously, sports is a way to bring people together, and we're all missing it terribly. Whatever sport you may watch, football, baseball, as we were talking a little bit before this, individual sports, even like race car drivers or whatever it may be, it's been affected everywhere. So what are your thoughts on the future, of sports and where we might be going, with this?
Yeah, no, it's a great topic. You're seeing so much outside of sports with the working from home and the cam. You can't get cams easy these days, or headsets, right? They're all sold out. Yeah. But I think that's maybe all the people behind the scenes on these sporting efforts, right? But then the athletes themselves, right? And simply the foundational things like training, right? I mean, you heard about the shortages of proteins, maybe, and they're making accommodations there, and the closing of the gyms. So people are working from home now to do their workouts in addition to other things. So it's interesting. I mean, how much the technology might get brought into it all, but in the end, I'm hoping that it's just delays and some of the group sports start up, realistically near the end of this challenge. But it was interesting for me as well, because I put some thought into the individual sports as a athlete, if you will, like you noted earlier, like the Le Mans car racing or the Formula One, right? I mean, you wouldn't think that would be delayed, but I suppose with all the spectators that really kind of cheer on those racers, that's right, been delayed as well. Right. Not stopped, but delayed,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely been a huge impact everywhere, but we all like to bring a little light to the video. So there are a few stories actually that Liz and I did come across that we wanted to share. So some good that, that the sport teams are doing out there. So one story I read is that the Pittsburgh Pirates have reached out to their local communities and have been delivering, pizzas to their local hospitals for the nurses and doctors. So thanks to the Pittsburgh Pirates out there.
I'm a big pizza fan, so I love that story.
Yeah, that was good, and it seems like it's catchy, right? I noticed the Chicago Cubs are doing a similar thing. That's so nice, right?
Yeah.
one of my favorite stories that have come out of this so far. It's not so much that, but obviously Massachusetts residents, I think all three of us are, golf courses recently just opened up. And there's a golf course that straddles Rhode Island and Massachusetts. And the Rhode Island residents get to use their carts and drive around on the carts. And the Massachusetts residents have to walk. And it's just so funny that, you know, that's what we've come to. And I just think it's hilarious to me. I wouldn't golf because I'd be the one from Massachusetts being like, so sad, like waving at my friends, you know.
That's awesome. There's a golf course right near me, Wentworth Hills, and I just got an email from them, and so all the online bookings, the clubhouse is closed, so the course is open. You book online. They're encouraging you to walk or pull a cart, not have a golf cart. It is great, but it's just a different way of doing business, right?
Yeah, it's the future. That must be the future of our sports.
Yeah, in general.
Well, that's all really we have time for today. We've come to that time. I know we could talk about this forever. We could literally go on forever and ever.
It does go on.
But thank you so much for joining us, Hugh. We're so appreciative of your time. I know you're a busy guy, so thank you so much for coming on between your meetings today.
No, thank you. Talking to you guys is awesome, and everybody that sees this, you know, send some feedback. I mean, sports is part of life in New England.
Yeah, everywhere, globally.
Yeah,
And, big impact on everybody right now. So let us know what you're doing. What people out there are doing. What are they watching? Documentaries, you know, repeats of games that they're playing on Fox. So leave us some tips below. But yes, thank you so much, Hugh, for joining us in this hot topic today. So.
Thank you.
And as always, if you like the video, like it, share it. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys all next week. All right, bye.